Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new moto vlog. My name is PureFlight, and today we got a little bit of an interesting one, a little bit of a somber one. As most of you know, it's been a pretty dark week for the United States of America, as we lost a pretty special man, and that man was Charlie Kirk. He was assassinated just yesterday, September 10th, 2025. during one of his little rally things, his Change My Mind events at a college in Utah. Assassinated by an absolute coward. Somebody with a rifle hiding up above a building hit him in the throat. Unfortunately, he passed away shortly thereafter. Now, I'm not going to make this into a political motovlog channel by any means, but it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. At the end of the day, human life is worth something. And for those who are out there on the internet right now and going about their daily lives and they're celebrating this, you guys are demons, and you're the ones that are wrong with this country. I think now it's clearer than ever what the right side of history is and what the wrong side is. And I think that a lot of people have reconsidered their standing in the political sphere since this whole ordeal happened. Because regardless of your opinions, your values, or how you vote, nobody deserves to be killed for simply speaking their mind and utilizing their freedom of speech. Now, I've been watching Charlie Kirk for a long time, many years now. I'm a young man growing up in America, and I can tell you firsthand that Mr. Kirk, he was an absolute legend. He inspired myself and a lot of others in this generation to get involved in politics, to vote, to exercise their civil duty, and to stay strong to your values and religion as well. He was a God-fearing man like myself, a Christian, and whether you are or not, that's okay, but you just need to understand that nobody deserves to be killed for their values. Doesn't matter what you think or what your values are, because the second you start killing your opponents like that is the second that this world truly collapses into nothing but chaos. Now, it was a really big tragedy yesterday, and while I never knew the guy, obviously, my heart goes out to him and his family. I've been saying many prayers and thinking about the guy a ton, because he does not deserve what happened to him. And I just wanted to make this quick little video to say God bless America and God bless Charlie Kirk, because it's a damn shame what happened. And I think now, if there's ever a time to quote-unquote pick a side, I think the choice is easy. Now, with all that being said, I just wanted to talk about something a little bit different as well, and that is the topic of why you should never ride emotionally. Now, this is my first video in about a week, and the reason for that is two things. One, I injured my hand in the gym. I dropped the fucking dumbbell on my pinky finger, and it got all purple like a cartoon and swelled up to the point where I couldn't even fit it in my glove. Thankfully, it's healing now, so I'm finally comfortable enough to be back on the bike again. We're on the Ninja again today. But I wanted to get real a little bit in the beginning, and I wanted to just go for a little ride today now that things have chilled out. Yesterday, I was really distraught. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You know, as I keep saying, it doesn't matter what side of the political sphere you might be on. This man didn't harm anybody. And if you think for a second that words are harmful and genuinely make it worth killing a man, you're out of your goddamn mind. Anyway, as I was saying, one thing that's really important for all riders to do, especially new riders, is to get in your head that you should never ride emotional. Now, I used the example of Charlie Kirk yesterday in order to bring this point up, because that's how I've been feeling over the past week, and especially amplified it yesterday when the tragedy occurred. I wanted to go for a ride, man. I was dying to do it. And before the Charlie thing, I was really upset because I fucked up my hand and I wasn't able to ride. And so I was just upset, and I overreacted a little bit. I probably shouldn't have been upset as I was. It's just a couple days off to heal and then back to it. But at the end of the day, man, you can allow yourself to feel your emotions and express those. That's not what I'm saying you need to suppress. What I'm saying is that if you feel like you are emotional, you should never ride your motorcycle. Because I'll tell you this, I've seen too many people, young and old, get emotional, whether it be over a breakup, over getting fired from their job, from general stress, from a fight with their parents, whatever it might be. You hop on one of these machines and you're not in your right mind and you're all emotional, you may be more inclined to make bad decisions for yourself and put yourself at some extreme risk. And in that case, that's how you end up dead. And as we like to say here on this channel, don't fucking die, boys. After yesterday, as I said, I was very distraught about this because, well, I didn't know the guy. I followed him on social media for a long time. I really appreciated his teachings and the things that he was doing for the young conservative movement in this generation. And to watch that unfold, especially the video, definitely I would recommend to everybody out there, read the articles, don't go looking for the video, because nobody really needs to see that. I'll be honest with you, I grew up in a generation where I saw a lot of fucked up shit on the internet from a young age. All types of bad stuff I can't say here on YouTube. But with all that stuff being said, you know, all that being said, I will say this. That video of Charlie Kirk getting killed hit harder than probably all of the things I've seen combined. And it's interesting, right? Because I never knew the guy, but he made an impact on myself and many other young people in this generation, and honestly just the country as a whole. And seeing that video, it has an effect that nobody should have to feel. And what makes it even worse is I can only imagine how bad his wife and children are feeling having that happen right in front of them. My heart truly goes out to them. Thoughts and prayers, especially prayers. Like I said earlier, he was a God-fearing man. I am as well. And I can rest assured that Charlie Kirk is in heaven. But unfortunately for some people, they might not believe in that. And to those people I say, to each their own, but it is a damn shame that you can't understand and take some solace in knowing that this man is in a better place now. But that's beside the point. As I was talking before, I know I'm kind of flipping back and forth as we go on this ride today. I've been super emotional over the past week for a multitude of reasons. And I prevented myself from riding because, one, I couldn't fit my damn glove on my hand, but once the pinky swelling went down and the Charlie Kirk thing happened yesterday, I was really upset, and I knew that if I had gotten out there and I had hopped on my bike, I would have gotten myself in trouble. Because that doesn't even necessarily mean going and flying on the highway or doing something stupid or ripping wheelies through public roads. It just means that your judgment might be off by a little bit, and when you're riding a motorcycle like this, your judgment has to be all there all the time. You can't have a second where you have a lapse in judgment, and if you do, that's how bad things happen. That's how you get severely injured or worse. Now we're gonna go over here, hop on the highway, I think, and take a trip back home now. Because I didn't want to be out too long, but I did just need to feel the breeze a little bit and open up a little bit about this situation, because I know I'm not like a famous YouTuber or anything. I know that a lot of people probably don't give a shit what I have to say, and that's fine. But I felt compelled that, like, maybe, just maybe, even if one person sees this and can take the advice of not riding emotionally, you know, that could save a life, and that makes me happy if that's the case. Whip on up here, be careful because there's lots of people. Look over our shoulder, get onto the highway here. I think I'm just gonna hang out right around 7k RPMs, going 65, feels nice. It's good to be back up on the saddle, man, especially on this fucking Ninja here. This thing feels amazing. But as we do this, we're not going to feel any emotion other than joy, because for one, Charlie Kirk is now at rest, and he's become a martyr for the conservative movement in this country. But not only that, he's an inspiration for all types of people, young and old, he was a good man till the end. Tuck here. We're going a wee bit fast. Just gotta be safe about it. 2 wheels down, eyes on the road, brothers. Oh yeah, it feels good to be back on the bike, man. It's only been a week, but fuck, I miss this shit. It's been a pretty rough week for me, I'm not gonna lie. Between the Charlie Kirk thing, the finger getting slammed by a dumbbell in the gym, and some other stuff going on in my personal life, it's been a rough one. But I'll tell you, rides like these, man, make it all worth it. Worth it in an instant. I can promise you that. Coast on over to our exit here and start heading back home. But I didn't want to be out too long, but I did want to feel the breeze a little bit and just talk to you guys about something. Because the other thing is, I also feel like I have to make a video for you guys or else the viewership's gonna drop away. I am but a small motovlogger, but consistency is key, as many people know. Anyone who's ever tried to make YouTube videos before, there's no building an audience without consistency. But anyways, guys, I know that this is kind of a weird video. I know it was a little somber in the beginning, and I talked about a couple things very briefly. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this up. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I'm just gonna do whatever feels right, and I just hope that I got my message across, because that's all that really matters to me. But yeah, guys, thanks for coming along on the ride with me today. God bless you all. Hope you have a great evening, and make sure you tell your families you love them. 2 wheels down. Be safe out there. This has been PureFlight. See you guys in the next ride. Peace.